Tom is 67 years old. Every morning, like clockwork, he starts his day with a bowl of yogurt and some fresh fruit. He is active, watches his diet, and does not take many medications. But lately, after breakfast, he has been feeling off, a little bloated, a little tired, and sometimes even a bit nauseous. He figured it was just part of getting older. But what if it is not? Tom's story is not unusual. I have heard it again and again from people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s who are doing their best to eat healthy. They are choosing foods like yogurt that are full of probiotics and known to be good for digestion. But something still does not feel right. That is exactly what we are going to talk about today. In this video, you are going to learn the 3 foods you should never mix with yogurt, and the 3 that actually work well with it. By the end, you will know how to enjoy yogurt in a way that helps your digestion instead of hurting it. You will learn small, practical changes you can make to feel lighter after meals, more regular in your digestion, and more energized throughout the day. This is not about giving up your favorite foods or following a complicated diet. It is about understanding how your body changes with age and learning how to eat in a way that supports those changes. So, if you have ever had a meal that seemed healthy but left you feeling worse, stay with me. You are not alone, and the solution might be simpler than you think. Let's start with a combination that might surprise you. It looks healthy, it feels light, and it is something many people over 50 eat almost every morning: yogurt and fruit. But for many, this classic pairing could be the reason behind common digestive issues like bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort. Citrus fruits such as oranges, grapefruits, and pineapples are very acidic. When combined with the dairy proteins in yogurt, that acid can cause curdling, not just in the bowl, but inside your stomach. This curdled mixture slows digestion and may create a heavy or uneasy feeling that lingers long after your meal. Melons are another concern. Watermelon, cantaloupe, and honey do digest very quickly, while yogurt takes more time to move through your system. When eaten together, the melon gets stuck behind the yogurt. This mismatch can lead to fermentation in the gut, which often causes gas, discomfort, or loose stools. Scientific research supports this. A study published in Food Science and Nutrition found that mixing acidic fruit with dairy can reduce probiotic survival by up to 40%. That means the healthy bacteria in your yogurt may never reach your gut at all. Let me give you an example. Carol, a 71-year-old from Arizona, used to eat yogurt with pineapple every morning. She often felt bloated. After switching to warm cooked apples, her digestion improved within a week. Now turn up the volume. The next few minutes might just help you fix a digestive problem you thought you had to live with. Let's talk about a mistake many people do not even realize they are making: eating yogurt with a high-protein meal. It sounds balanced and nutritious. Maybe you have yogurt on the side with grilled chicken or as a dessert after steak. But this simple habit could be placing unnecessary stress on your digestive system, especially after age 50. Here is what the science tells us. Yogurt is already a protein-rich food. When you pair it with other heavy proteins like meat, eggs, or fish, your stomach has to produce extra acid to break it all down. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high-protein meals increase gastric acid secretion by over 30%. This surge in acid may not only slow down digestion, but also reduce the survival of probiotics in yogurt. In simple terms, the harder your body works to digest the meal, the fewer good bacteria make it to your gut. This can leave you feeling full, sluggish, or bloated for hours. For many older adults, it can also trigger acid reflux or long-term gut inflammation. Have you ever had yogurt with a big lunch or dinner and felt uncomfortable afterward? Let me know in the comments. You might not be alone. Let's talk about a food group many people enjoy without thinking twice: spicy and fried foods. A little heat from hot sauce or the crunch of something crispy can feel comforting. But when these foods are combined with yogurt, especially for adults over 50, they can quietly trigger digestive trouble. Spicy foods contain a compound called capsaicin. It stimulates the digestive system, but can also irritate the stomach lining. Fried foods are often cooked in processed oils that take longer to digest and put more pressure on the gut. Yogurt, on the other hand, is cooling and mucus-forming. When you mix it with foods that heat the system, the body gets confused. This often leads to bloating, indigestion, gas, or acid reflux. A study published in the World Journal of Gastroenterology found that spicy meals increase acid reflux symptoms by up to 75% in adults over 60. Another study linked fried food consumption with higher levels of inflammatory markers in the gut. This can affect not just digestion, but also joint health and energy. Let me give you an example. Gloria, a 65-year-old viewer, used to enjoy fried samosas with a side of yogurt every Friday night. She loved the taste, but always woke up feeling sluggish and foggy. After removing yogurt from that meal and enjoying it earlier in the day, she felt lighter and more clear-headed the next morning. If this kind of guidance is helpful to you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Every week, we share simple, science-based tips designed for people over 50 who want to eat smarter, feel better, and stay active without overcomplicating things. Whether you are managing digestion, blood sugar, or thus trying to feel good after meals, this is where you will find real answers that work. Now that you know which foods should not be mixed with yogurt, let's talk about the good news. There are certain foods that do pair well with yogurt, and when combined the right way, they can turn your bowl of yogurt into a gentle, healing meal for your digestion. One of the very best options is warm cooked apples with cinnamon. This combination is more than just comforting. It is backed by real science. Apples contain a type of soluble fiber called pectin. Pectin works as a prebiotic, which means it feeds the good bacteria in your gut. A study published in the journal Nutrients showed that regular intake of pectin helped improve gut health and reduce inflammation in adults over 60. When apples are cooked, their fibers become soft and easier to digest, which is especially important for people who struggle with bloating or gas. Cinnamon adds its own powerful benefits. It helps regulate blood sugar, supports circulation, and brings a natural warming effect to the digestive system. When paired with plain yogurt, this mix supports both comfort and gut balance. To make it, peel and slice 1 or 2 sweet apples. Simmer them in a small pot with a splash of water and a pinch of cinnamon until soft. Let them cool slightly, then stir into plain yogurt. Diane, a 71-year-old viewer, replaced her usual cold breakfast with this warm version. Within a week, her bloating disappeared, her energy improved, and she felt calmer and more at ease every morning. Let's talk about something small that can make a big difference. Tiny seeds like ground flaxseed and chia may not look like much, but when added to yogurt, they become powerful allies for your digestion, heart health, and overall energy. If you are looking for a simple way to boost the benefits of your daily yogurt, this is one of the easiest and most effective things you can do. Both flaxseed and chia seeds are rich in fiber, healthy fats, and essential nutrients. Flaxseed, in particular, is one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in the gut. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that participants who consumed flaxseed daily showed improved regularity and reduced bloating within just 2 weeks. These seeds also contain lignans, which may help balance hormones and support heart health. Chia seeds work a little differently. When soaked, they form a gel-like texture that can soothe the digestive tract and make bowel movements more comfortable. They are also a good source of calcium, magnesium, and plant-based protein, all of which support energy and muscle function as we age. To use them, simply stir 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds into your bowl of plain yogurt. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes to soften. You can also add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few slices of soft fruit for extra flavor and comfort. Some people prefer to mix them in the night before and let the yogurt rest in the fridge overnight. Thomas, a 68-year-old viewer, started adding flaxseed to his evening yogurt. After just 3 days, he felt less bloated, more regular, and even more clear-headed. Have you ever tried adding seeds to your yogurt? Let me know in the comments. When it comes to feeling full, balanced, and energized in the morning, few foods work better with yogurt than oats. Simple, affordable, and deeply nourishing, oats can turn your regular bowl of yogurt into a complete gut-friendly meal. And for adults over 50, this combination can offer lasting benefits for digestion, heart health, and even blood sugar control. Oats are rich in a special kind of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This type of fiber helps reduce cholesterol, supports immune function, and acts as a prebiotic by feeding the healthy bacteria in your gut. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate oats regularly had improved digestive regularity and better markers of metabolic health compared to those who did not. When combined with yogurt, oats give probiotics the fuel they need to grow and thrive. The key is how you prepare them. Raw oats can be rough on the stomach, especially as we age. Instead, try cooking them lightly or soaking them overnight. To do this, mix equal parts dry oats and plain yogurt in a jar or bowl, add a splash of water or milk, and let it sit in the fridge overnight. By morning, the oats will be soft, easy to digest, and ready to eat. You can add cinnamon, cooked fruit, or even a few chia seeds for flavor and extra support. Have you ever tried overnight oats with yogurt? If not, tomorrow morning might be the perfect time to start. By now, you have learned the 3 food combinations that can quietly work against your digestion when paired with yogurt. You have also discovered 3 gentle and nourishing foods that support your gut and overall well-being. These are not just tips. They are practical steps that can help you feel lighter, more balanced, and more in control of your health with each meal. As we get older, our digestion naturally slows down. The foods we once enjoyed without thinking can start to leave us feeling bloated, tired, or uncomfortable. That is not something to fear. It is your body's way of asking for care, patience, and a little more attention to how you eat. So here is what you can do starting today. Skip the yogurt with citrus, melons, fried foods, and heavy meats. Instead, enjoy it with cooked apples, oats, or a spoonful of flaxseed or chia. These foods are easier to digest and help the good bacteria in yogurt do their job more effectively. You do not need to follow a strict diet. You do not need expensive supplements. You just need to understand how food works in your body at this stage of life and make small changes that feel good. If you have ever felt worse after eating something that was supposed to be healthy, you are not alone. And now you know what to do? So, tomorrow morning, make a choice your body will thank you for. Start your day with yogurt that truly supports your health. You deserve to feel well every day for years to come.